Welcome YouTubers, Merry Christmas. The lights are a little low, so I feel like talking a little quieter. It's Christmas time again, and yes, I know this isn't a Christmas song, but it feels like a good one to do at this time of the year. And I also wanted to do this lesson with the transcription for free, a little bit of a Christmas gift that can keep on given that it's not actually just a Christmas song. You can play it all year, and it wouldn't be strange. So today I'm going to be walking you through the arrangement that you just watched. That's not how I would normally play it. I'd normally go for a bit of a Chet thing, like etc. But I actually made this for students at the school that I work at. So Joel, if you're watching, hopefully this is a good reference and you can finish the song off. Maybe Andre, maybe you could get on this. I've got a couple of students that enjoy fingerpicking stuff that I teach privately, and hopefully there's plenty of you out there in the world that might enjoy this and get to work. Maybe there's some new people coming along, so maybe leave a comment and let me know if you're new to this channel or if you particularly like these solo arrangement type things. I might endeavour to do more of them for the YouTube and my website, which is coming out next year as well, so keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, I'd say join the Patreon, but this transcription's for free. Maybe join the Patreon because you want to support my channel, but guess what? I'm going to have the link there. You're going to be able to jump over and get the whole transcription, which will help you learn. All that said and done, let's get into the lesson. So at the very beginning of the song, I used this chord. I didn't include this in the transcription because I only thought of it right before I played. I tend to do things like that. This is actually a G11 chord. And I know this isn't a particularly difficult, or I've sort of put this out there as not the hardest arrangement ever to play. This chord's not actually that hard. It's a little tricky, but there's no barring. So let me show you. This is a G. We've got an F, that's the flat 7. We've got an A here, that's the 9, and a C here, that's the 11. That's why we call it an 11, because we have a flat 7 and we have an 11th degree. Okay, don't worry about that. Let's just keep kind of moving. So this is the chord, 3rd finger, pinky, 2nd, 1st, and you'll block the 5th string a little, okay? You'll just sort of have that muted. All right, I just did that. I think, did I do this? I think I might have even done that little thing. And the way that you actually do that is you touch the fret 12 frets higher than the note you're playing. So I actually just touched at the 15 and I plucked the string like that. And then I did the same thing on the 4th string at the 15th fret, right over the bit of steel, okay? Then on the 14th fret, and then on the 13th fret, okay? Don't worry about that if that's too hard, it's a really nice nice way to open up a song is to play, in this case, a G11. So that sets us up. Now we're really getting into the guts of the actual song that I want you to learn. That is just optional. So here we go. We're playing a C chord, and the cool part is that a lot of the time we're playing this tune, you just hold the chords, okay? And the right hand kind of does all the work. So we're going to pick the 5th string and the 2nd string together. That's our first bit. So let me just play the first bar. I mean, that is easy. So we pick the 5th string and the 2nd string, pick the 4th string, and then the 3rd string. And that's all just holding a C chord, okay? 3rd fret there, 2nd fret there, and 1st fret there. So that's 3rd fret on the 5th string, 2nd fret on the 4th string, and 1st fret on the 2nd string. We need that 3rd string nice and clear. Okay, next thing I want you to do is put your pinky on the 1st string and keep your 2nd finger where it is, lift up your 3rd, and bring your 1st finger to... Okay, I'm going to try and do something awkward there and move that finger out of the way. Get the 3rd finger out of there, put the 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. We're now playing an E minor. Now, normally I wouldn't play an E minor like this, but for the sake of ease, it's a really nice transition moving from C to E minor like this. So we got... Okay, and then we're making this transition. 1st finger to the 5th string, pinky to the 1st string, 3rd fret. Once we're there, what we're actually picking is we're picking the 6th string and 1st string together. Okay, and then my pick jumps to the 4th string, and then I pick the 3rd string. We technically don't need this note, but at least if you bump it or you want to strum through it or play it a little bit differently, you've got everything covered, okay? So we just repeat that pattern for that one. So okay, 6, 4, 3. So pinch, 4, 3, 6, 4, 4, 3. Sorry, I stumbled a little bit there. And then we're on to an A minor chord. So this is bar 3 on the transcription. We play an A minor, 1st fret, 3rd finger on the 2nd fret, 2nd finger there on your tips. Okay, make sure your knuckles are not below the line of the fretboard here, okay? If these knuckles are below, you're going to be muting notes and having problems. Get them tall, get these knuckles over that line of the board, and it will help bend your wrist a little bit, okay? So that goes, so now we're in bar 3. Just like that. Really easy. Pinch, 5th and 2nd, 4th, 3rd, 5th, 4th, 3rd. And then we do bar 4, which is... That gets a little harder. Okay, let me play the whole line up to there. Okay, 3rd finger here. You just leave everything where it is. Just plonk your 3rd finger here. So this is easy. 6th string, 4th string, 3rd string, 6th string. Now it's a little trickier. Your 2nd finger's fine where it is, but we're going to pick the 4th string and the 2nd string together with the pinky down, okay? We need to put the pinky down. Then we play the 3rd string and the 1st string open, okay? So that whole bar, so we've come from A minor. 3rd finger changes, 4th, 3rd, 6th, pinch the 4th and the 2nd, pinky goes down, 3rd string and open. They're already free to just play. You should have them open. I know it gets a bit of a tangle. It gets a bit stressful, but that's it there. Now we go to an F. It says with no 5, because Guitar Pro made me put it like that. But anyhow, what we're doing here, we're just going to an F chord and we're playing this. So that's not too difficult if you can play an F chord. If you can't bar right across, but you want to learn this quickly to impress someone maybe, you could always use this one and okay, the mini bar. You could try that. You're going to find that challenging if you're not an advanced player or at least a fairly competent player with the F chord, okay? But just stick at it, play it badly, even if you're doing this. That's okay, you know, just do it anyway, play through it, keep working on the song, you'll get stronger and you'll be able to do that. One of the big problems with people quitting over these kinds of chords is that it stops them from playing the song, even if you just play it badly, and then they never get the strength. So you sort of have to push through that awkward phase and sometimes just play and not worry about it. So we're on the F chord and we're pinching the 6th and the 1st string, 4, 3, option would be 4 and 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2. So keep that in mind. And then we're back to a C chord. So this is bar 6 now. That's easy, okay? 5th and 1st, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3. Okay, we're going to get a little momentum now. It's going to get a little easier because you've done a fair bit of this, or it's just not that hard, okay? I'll play everything up to there. I messed it up, see that? Okay, now we're up to bar 7. Just a G chord, 3rd fret on the 6th string, 3rd fret on the 2nd string, pinch the 6th and 2nd, 4, 3, 6, 4, 3. Keep it going for bar 8, 6, 4, 3, 6, 4, 3. Now that note forms part of the melody. And so you just pick it, that's fine. Then we're back to an F chord. This time, even if you can't bar across, you can do it like this. 1, 3, okay, fret-wise anyway, 3 and fret 2. So 1st finger, 3rd, 4th. You can see, you got eyes. So we're picking the, we're coming off that bar. And I, 5, 4. So we're pinching 6 and 3. 5, 4, 6, 5, 4. And then we're playing the G chord. Easy, you don't even need any extra fingers, just... Oh, God, come on, Adrian. 6 and 2nd, 4, 3, 6, 4, 3. Easy, okay? That's bar, what's that bar? 8, 9, 10. Then we go to A minor in bar 11. A minor, it's just an A minor chord, 5th and 2nd. Okay, and then we do this F chord, so we don't have to bar for this chord. This is bar 9. By the way, the A minor, pinch, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3. It's really that easy. I kind of skimmed over that, sorry. So bar 12, 1st finger here, okay, that's an F. We've got another F here, we've got an A here, we've got a D here, okay? Okay, so it's like this little triangle. It's a little challenging, but you don't have to bar. That's the good news. So pick, this is probably one of the hardest bars in the whole thing. Pick the 6th string and the 2nd string. Pick the 4th string, pick the 3rd and the 1st string, okay, make sure you're clear, make sure you're not holding this down or bumping it because you need the open string, okay, so bar 12, it goes, at the end we have to bar, that's a little tricky, so let me show you that. So we had the chord, okay, it's an F6 chord by the way, 6th and 2nd, pick the 4th string, pick the 3rd and the 1st string together, pick the 6th string, pick the 4th string and the 1st string together and bring this finger down, okay? See if you can just get that note in that moment. And then you just pick the 3rd string. Okay, I'll do it really slow. Easy. Then pull that down, pick the 3rd string. Hopefully you can muster the strength. But if you really can't, you can always get your thumb over. It presents different challenges, but depends on what your challenges are as to whether it's going to help or not. Pinky there, we can do it like this. We can go thumb, pinky, so we come off the bar before. Get this. Oh, like that. So thumb's there. Then we can sort of add like the 3rd finger. So add the 3rd finger and play the 4th string and 2nd string together while you're holding that note. So we've gone. And then we play the 3rd string, 1st string open, just as I mentioned before, hit the 6th string. Then you play the 4th string and the 1st string, and you can add that finger. And then finish by plucking that. So the option could be like that, where you've got this finger free and you don't have to pull the hand down. That's the hardest bar in the whole thing. So that would be where I'd spend most of my energy as I'm going through it. I'd be coming back to that a lot because it's going to take the hardest amount of work. Then we're back to a C. So now we're into bar 13. Oh, let's play it right. Okay, so you're just pinching 5th and 1st, 4th, 3rd, 5th, 4th, 3rd. Then 3rd finger and pinky, the really easy way to play G. If you're finding that that's cramped up, just make sure you're your wrist is nice and bent. Make sure you're not under here because you just won't be able to do it. Make sure you're getting that wrist underneath, okay? 4, 3, 6, 4, 3. And then we're back to C. 4, so we're pinching 5th and 2nd. 4, 3, 5, 4, 3. So this hand's actually picking the same pattern in both of those bars, in bar 14 and 15. So pinch. First time around, I didn't notate this in the transcription because it's confusing to read anyway if you're not familiar with sheet music. But the very first time, you'll go back to this, or you can play a G7, or you could even play that chord I showed you before. You could strum it, so we could do something like, or you could just do a G chord again. So this is for bar 16. I've notated this. I don't love it though. It's just a very classic way of doing a little turnaround. So we're just playing a G7 to start us again. So we play through that verse again. Okay. The good news is now you've just got that bridge to learn, and then it just does that whole initial song again. Okay. So you've learnt the vast majority of the song. I just need to show you the ending. The bridge and the ending. So let's go through the bridge now. The bridge on the transcription is bar 17. Happens after you play a whole nother verse. If you want to, you can do what you like. It's your version. So we now go to an E minor chord, and we're doing this. Sorry, we're doing this. Okay, so that looks like this, okay? So we're picking the 6th string and the 4th string, holding an E minor chord, very basic E minor chord. Pick 6 and 4, pick the 5th string, pick the 4th and the 3rd, pick the 6th string, pick the 5th and 3rd, pick the 4th and 2nd, then play a B7 chord without the pinky. We don't need the pinky, so it's 2, 1, and the 3rd finger on the 2nd fret. So 2, 1, 2, but using your 3rd finger. And then you don't need the pinky. So we're now into bar 18, and we're picking 5th string and 2nd string together. And then 4th string, and then the 3rd string. So it's, and what we do here to make it more interesting, bring the 2nd finger to the 6th string, and then pick the 4th and 3rd string. And then we play the exact same thing. One more time. But this time in bar 22 on the notation there, you pick 5th, 3rd and 2nd together with the B7, and then you play this again straight away. So we're playing the B7, we're plucking everything together this time though, including the 3rd string. Before you were just doing this, now you're doing the 3. And then this, and then you play this little run in. 2nd fret, 4th fret, open. And now we're back to finger picking. So it's just a little single line there, a little single line break. And then we get this in bar 23. So we're playing it's marked as a D7, but it's kind of not really a D7 anyhow. So what we're doing there, we're coming off this. We're playing D type chord, just like this. We pinch the 4th and 3rd. The thumb picks the 3rd string. The thumb picks the 2nd string. Then we pick the 5th, 4th, and 3rd. Then we pick the 6th. Use your thumb for this, okay? You'll see why in a moment. You can do it. Play the 2 there. 5th string open. 4th string and 3rd string together with a pinch. And then we come back to the 6th string. And we play the 2nd string open, okay? So we need to lift that up. So after we do that, we play the 5th string open. And then we play the 4th string open, and the 1st fret comes back into play here. That's the other really hard bar in the whole thing, but it's actually not physically difficult, okay? Okay, so that bar, so that section, I should have used this finger, sorry. Okay. And then we're just doing this G5. Then add the pinky to the 3rd fret of the 4th string. And we start again, okay? So I'll just play that last passage though. So I'm just going 6, 4, 3, 6, 4, 3. Add the pinky. And then we're back to the verse. So that flows all through the way you played it before. And I literally just I need to now adjust my tab because I came up with this ending kind of on the fly. And I will write this into the transcription. But the very last time, so we go right through, I just took you right through up to bar 27 where the verse begins. We go right through to, you've already done all this. Bar 35, same as before. Then from here, okay, bar 39, 40, 41, do an A minor. And so you pinch 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. Then we do this D again with the thumb playing the F sharp. Okay. Or we sort of give it a little strum. I improvised it on the recording, so let's just do it like a 6 and 2nd. 4, 3, 2. Let it ring. Now, what we do, this note here. I remember I did this. So I went 3rd fret on the 2nd string, open 1st string, 1st fret and 1st fret, like that. And then we go back to the same ending we did before. But finish with a C chord like this. Okay, get that extra note in there to fatten it up. So you know you've done something different. Okay, and then that same thing I mentioned before. And then we do this little technique where we touch very lightly on just above the fret, so it's on the 15, because I'm playing the C chord with the extra note there. 15, 15, 14, 12, 13, 12, okay? You just got to touch it very lightly and pick behind it. They're harmonics, okay? If you touch too hard, kind of sounds funny. You just got to very lightly touch it. Or you could just pick it. That's it. Okay, I'm going to bring the camera up here instead of putting the other camera on. Guys, thank you so much. I really hope that you've enjoyed that. They seem really easy in my head, and then when I'm walking through them, I'm cognizant that they're not the super easiest arrangements. There's always some complexities there. But you know what? Challenge yourself, push yourself, spend a bit of time with it. It doesn't have to be done by Christmas. That's one of the beauties. Maybe it has to be done by New Year's. No, I'm kidding. You can do it whenever you like. But guys, thank you so much for the support. There probably will be some more videos before the end of the year. But if not, at least if there's not one before Christmas, Merry Christmas. Thank you for all the support. I might post a little picture with my family on Patreon so you guys can see how we're all going and growing, especially the little one, obviously. And we actually have another one coming in March, so there's going to be a big announcement about that. Yeah, we've got another baby coming in March. That's really exciting. So, yes, I'm going to try and get a few videos ready for that couple of months when things are insane. And I guess they're just probably going to be insane forever because that's life. But you know what? I love it. And thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next video.